Samantha Markle poked fun at her estranged sister Meghan over claims she demanded air fresheners to be used inside St. George's Chapel ahead of her wedding to Prince Harry to get rid of a musty smell. Samantha, 53, joked that the Duchess of Sussex was so demanding that if she ever saw the royal ghost of Henry VIII's infamous wife Ann Boleyn, she'd call the Ghostbusters a jab at Meghan's alleged request for air fresheners to get rid of the historic venue's musty smell before the big day. According to unnamed royal insiders, Meghan's plea was rejected by Buckingham Palace, where officials pointed out that the chapel was Queen Elizabeth II's regular place of worship. Samantha, who is said to be working on a tell-all book about her pregnant half-sister, seized on the titillating reports presenting the former Suits star turned royal in an unfavorable light. "I heard a rumor about demands being made for scent busters or air freshener in No. Windsor," Samantha wrote. When Sis sees the ghost of Anne Boleyn walking the tower with her head in her hands, will she demand Ghostbusters? LOL. The message was accompanied by a GIF of Bill Murray, day.According, Harold Ramis and Ernie Hudson shooting their proton pack weapons at a ghost in the 1984 cult classic Ghostbusters. Anne Boleyn was the second and the most controversial and influential of Henry VIII's 6 wives. The king had his first marriage to the childless Catherine of Aragon annulled so he could marry Anne, and by doing so broke with the Roman Catholic Church and triggered the English Reformation. Over the course of their tumultuous marriage, Anne gave birth to a daughter who would go on to become Queen Elizabeth I but failed to produce a male heir. In 1536, Henry ordered Anne to be executed by decapitation after trying her for adultery and incest. Samantha, who suffers from multiple sclerosis and is wheelchair-bound, has been feuding with Meghan since before the wedding, most often about her estrangement from their ailing 74-year-old father, Thomas Markle. Meghan, 34, and Harry, 37, are set to welcome their first child together sometime between April and May, which is when Samantha is planning to release her book, titled In the Shadows of the Duchess, which, in the author's words, promises to uncover all of her sister's lies and shed light on the rift in their family. In a tweet on Saturday, Samantha accused her sister of ghosting their entire family. Samantha's barbed comments directed at Meghan come amid a litany of reports suggesting that the newly minted Duchess and her royal husband have had a falling out with Prince William and his wife, the Duchess of Cambridge. It was also suggested that the mom-to-be Duchess was overly demanding with staff and that her personal assistant quit after being reduced to tears. Last month, it was announced that Harry and Meghan were moving out of Kensington Palace, where William and Kate reside with their 3 children, and relocating to Windsor. Despite a steady drumbeat of stories painting a picture of a strained relationship between the 2 royal couples, last week it emerged that William, Harry and their wives will join the Queen and other members of the royal family at Sandringham for Christmas in an apparent show of unity.